society will tell you, don't get lost in the semantics. Don't sweat the small stuff, the little stuff. But that's how things get changed. First it's little stuff, then it becomes big stuff. Right? So what do we do in order to stop the big stuff from happening? Because there's never really just big changes, right? They happen in small increments. Let's use something that we all can't stand as an example. Taxes. So taxes just started in the 1940s. Before that, they had certain taxes, but there was not taxes on everything like there is today. So at first, they just taxed the people who made more than minimum wage for the wars. So when they taxed them, because they needed funding for the war to be able to fight the war, but the war was probably something that was created for the war. But we won't get into that part. But we'll say that they taxed just the people who made more than minimum wage. They got taxed. Next thing you know, after the war, taxes were still there. Okay. Well, then after they started just taxing the people who made more than minimum wage, then they started taxing everybody. Okay. That's little. Then they started taxing not just a yearly tax, a property tax. Then they started property tax. Then they started yearly tax. Then they started taxing your paycheck. Then they started taxing your food. Then they started taxing your car. Then they started taxing your something you buy at the store. Then they started next thing you know, everything is taxed. Out of $1, we're not even getting $1, because by the time they tax it, you're 20% tax on your paycheck, so you're getting about 80 cents. Then you go and spend that 80 cents on something, and then they're going to get taxed another 4 or 5 cents. So now you're down to 76 cents. Then if you buy something else, and it just keeps going. Then they tax your property, so then they add that into the single dollar. Then they tax you when you go. You got to register your car every year. You got to renew your license all the time. You got to renew your insurance. You got to renew your inspection. You got to renew your home insurance. You got to renew your life insurance. So